the lives or whatever that I see, but I see you changed all the timelines and everything. And all the other lives are lined up in a perfect line because you're ready to exit. You formed like a katana, like a chain that lives that connected through the same vibration, and like, you can exit if you wanted to. And your soul was a bit tired of this reality because it's rather boring. Nothing's happening much from your perspective.
Yeah, I always talk about that it will be my last life here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm done. Yeah.
Well, that's predominantly everybody who gets to the point, of waking
Okay.
up doesn't want to tolerate this anymore because
Hmm. Um, you said I am from Lyra, right?
yeah, I see the constellation of Lyra and you're like inside that energy field. But there's like a vortex of energy and the souls are popping up,
Hmm.
you know. So
But
popping out of it and then they connect and start talking. It's like, oh, hi, what are you gonna do? What are you thinking of doing? You know what I mean? So like that.
yeah, but you were talking about you saw this lion. Uh,
Hmm.
so the
Lions
shape.
took you. Basically,
Oh.
lions took you. So lions from Vega, from that bright star. I see it's flickering white and blue. I mean, they watch. They have like a tower, the watch place, and from that watching tower, observation tower, they watch the souls that are coming up. And each soul has interesting configuration. Each soul is not a, I mean, there's not soul, no souls alike. It's kind of like the imprint of our fingers or snowflakes. And then they look, they almost like through that technology on in their tower inside, they look at each soul and say, okay, well, this one I want, and then the person, I want to call it person all the time, but that soul gets abducted, and somehow they figure out a way to get that soul and own it.
Hmm. Okay. But the way I look is not a lion. That's not a lion,
Mm,
right?
no, no. You were sending me pictures like that before, just
Hmm.
to tell me that you connected, you are on a spaceship filled with lions, and there's a main lion there who's doing experiments on your parts and things. But that's precisely why you went back and changed the whole timeline so they can, like, everything that happened doesn't exist anymore. That's why you canceled it by cutting that event out when you were sucked by the spaceship inside.
Okay. I have a special question. Um, is there, did I ever have a connection with Ashtar Sheran? Because he's in space too on a ship.
Ashtar is a big reptilian,
Mm-hmm.
and see, there's a confusion about it. There's a tall white who calls himself Ashtar, and there's a reptilian who calls himself the same,
Mm-hmm.
and they are not. They wanted to deceive people by using different channelers. They wanted to
Mm-hmm.
deceive people and telling them the good information mixed with the agenda information.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
But
but
I have no connection with that.
you have a connection in terms of information
Okay.
because you're very curious, you move fast, you get out of your body a lot, and you travel in space, you absorb information. That's why, you wanted, I feel like you wanted to study that area a lot in this life. You wanted to figure out what is going on, and you were very much into it.
Mm-hmm.
And mm, to me, it comes that it's a made up thing. And see, as we live in the world of upside down or reverse, all the information is upside down. So if they say we're positive ETs, that just means they're negative. Because it's a world of distortion.
Yeah, very much so. You talked about my chakras, that I sort of shut them off
You
at
melted
night.
them inside. You
I melt.
melted them and they came out.
Hmm. Um, I melted them as a protection. I understand, right? Again,
Yeah, because
Chakras.
chakras are like they were put into your energy body. I see the lions, but those are not lion looking. The only lion thing on their face is the nose, like a lion's nose, but the other features are like tall, white skin, blue-eyed humanoid forms. And they're the ones who insert chakras into energy bodies before,
Hmm.
they send that soul to incarnate, because this way they can come and take energy from any part of the body. It's like a leads of each energy section of your body. Then you open a lid and you suck the energy out.
Okay, but the chakras, are they still melted, or um, is there a good functioning between each chakra?
Um, See, like your subconscious says that you as energy, as this little soul, that's why subconscious wanted you to know that you are this ball of energy, like light yellow with the golden glow, and you cannot dissect the energy into shelves. You can't cut it up and put on each shelf, which actually chakras do. They split up your energy, and that split should not be happening, but it's done as an artificial etheric implant system. That's what chakras are. And they only used by malevolent beings to basically drain energy from you. It's a drainage system. Otherwise, it's a misconception that the chakras are going to help you with anything or open your third eye, or you have to balance them and all this. It's just not true.
Okay.
Because think about it, they mostly scare you about stuff, and you feel like you need, whenever you feel, it's your soul saying, like you need to run and do something you just heard, do a long, long, extensive research on that. Even then, the opinions can vary because you live in extreme duality times right now.
Hmm.
So,
Is there any way I can protect myself?
yeah, you put all those implants in the behind thing in the chakras in the portal and close it. Are you already protected by your knowledge, by knowing um that you basically don't need much? You're just here to, because you found true you in yourself, and you know that that's your last life, And you know that you'll figure out at some point in the future when you want to leave. But before that, you want to see the transition. You want to see that stargate opening and people jumping, making a leap to another Earth, to other set of rules of the game, to the other energetic layer. Yeah.
As a profession, I am working with people, helping them to heal in this life,
Mm.
and having my own praxis. Do you see any connection with former lives that I'm doing it now? And actually, I'm enjoying it. Is there anything that I should be careful with the energy, if other people should be careful about?
Well, you're saying you're just like a little star that came from that cluster of stars, the souls. That's why that you're always connected to that through the starlight. And you just like, you basically, what you do, you energetically brighten the people who come to you, and they become lighter and healthier because there's a lot of emotional baggage is lifted from them. Um, so what did you say? Sorry.
If that what I'm doing, if I can go on with it, or do I need to stop and be more with myself and protect myself?
You're already protected by the bright light of your soul. This
Okay.
light yellow with the golden glow, Azora. And by the knowledge that nobody from now on can do anything to you unless you let them by fearing that they can do something to you. Because fear is your own energy, you generate it inside yourself. And you start, as you start thinking about it, that you need to protect yourself, then the things are, you're not actually protected anymore, because any negative vibration like fear or anxiety, it kind of kills you inside more and more.
Okay. The question 120 DNA that is twisted by the Lyrants. What does 120 mean? Is that
uh,
DNA race or DNA what? What is a 120 DNA? There's kind of twisted, you said.
um no, yeah, I mean, you actually changed everything to normal.
Okay. So
Yeah.
everything is done with. Everything is done with? Did I change that all?
Yeah, you did change it all, and you cleansed your energy bodies too. So you're completely clean
Okay.
at this point.
Did it happen in this session with you, or was it before that I cleaned it off?
Uh, no, you actually, for some reason, you thought that your connection to that capsule, to that, say, spaceship, to that lab was good because it was like keeping you activated type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's really truly that you shook off everything artificial, and all the belief systems that you have are cleansed in the your energy bodies and their etheric, so it's gonna come down to the physical level for some time. But it's just like right now I see you as that ball of energy singing with your sister souls. That's what you say, who are waiting to see what's gonna happen next. Some souls decide to incarnate into children, and there's going to be more and more very interesting, nice children these days, but you're not the one who wants to do it anymore. And you're just warning them that there are capsule spaceships that can suck you in while you are approaching some portal or something like this.
Okay. Yeah. And is there any conciliation, any advice that you could give me on my way here um, until the
Shine
end?
your light. Just shine your light. Remember, your light yellow was that golden glow, and use your energy for doing everything you want. You just continue. You're practicing, you're gaining experience. That's all. That's what it's all about. That's what I got.
Okay,
It's a message.
that was very interesting, Oksana. Yeah.
Yeah, one sec.